challengers. It's Thursday and it's time for a strength workout for you. Today I have got an Emom, and an Emom is every minute on the minute. So we've got 4 blocks of work we're going to do, and we're going to do each exercise within that block 1 minute. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, you've got 6 exercises, and some of those are repeated within each block, okay? We're going to try to go through each one of those at least 1 time, and if you wanted to do it again, then you just start from the top and do the whole thing over again. But I'm going to take you through 1 good round of it. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a set of dumbbells, maybe a moderate set, or a bar. If you've got a bar at home that you can put weight on, one or both of those would work just fine. And I'm going to use loops today, and a loop is that thing that goes around your legs that we do a lot of lateral side-to-side work with. If you don't have one of those at home, then get a couple of kitchen towels and be on a hardwood surface or maybe a tile surface that you can glide back and forth. That works also. If not, you don't have that, you just walk back and forth, okay? Laterally, and that works just as good. And speaking of that, your very first round is going to consist of shuffles. So you don't need your band for that. It's just going to be side-to-side shuffles, and push-ups, and air squats, and alternating overhead dumbbell presses. So grab what you need for the overhead dumbbell presses, because that'll be, I guess, the most challenging as far as equipment goes. I'm going to time each one of these 1 minute, and we're going to go from there. All right, in order to warm you up, I'm going to do this first round of shuffles really, I guess, slower than normal. Okay, so we're going to consider this your warm-up. 1 minute of this. All right, you guys ready? Get ready. It's going to be not so much shuffles as just lateral walks. Your minute starts right now. Just back and forth. I like to go about 4 steps. Okay? And like I said, we're just warming up this first round. We'll get into more of a faster shuffle here in a second. Good. Watching your time. You're doing great. Try to pump those arms. Get that upper body warm also. Good. Now when I say time, you're going to go straight to the floor and start on your push-ups. Now your push-ups can be off your knees or toes, either one, I don't care. But make sure you've got a nice flat back when you're down there, because we're going in 10 seconds. Make sure your hands are directly below your shoulders and your elbows flare back instead of out. 3, 2, to the floor for your push-ups. Here we go. I'm going to go and start my clock all over again for 1 solid minute. Push it up. Now you can even try to do half of these on your toes and the other half on your knees. It works. But make sure your chest is not too far back from your hands. I want your chest to be kind of right in the middle of your hands. Make sure those elbows are directed back instead of out. Good. Now remember, I told you you can drop to your knees at any time. It's all good. I'm watching your time. You've got 20 seconds. You can do this. Come on. Now, when I say time, we're going to stand right back up, but we're going to do those shuffles a little faster. We're almost there. There it is. There's time. Stand up. Catch your breath, and shuffles. Here we go. Side to side. Maybe give me 4 in each direction. Pump those arms. Remember, we used that first round to warm up. This one, I'm getting your heart rate up a little bit more. Now, after this 1 minute segment, we're gonna go into air squats. Remember I told you it was Emom, every minute on the minute. So we gotta change what we're doing every minute. Good. Got it. Watching your time, you got 10 seconds before we go into air squats. You're doing good. Stay with me. Hold it here. We're going right into air squats. Feet are hip width apart. Let's go. Air squats. You got it. Set your booty back and down. After this, we're going to go back to those shuffles. So we're going from strength to cardio. Now, how can you make this harder? You can hold something. Hold a weight, maybe bracket here at your collarbone. Your call. I'm going to go sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Straight back. Sitting like you're sitting on a chair. Push through your heels to stand. Balance with that big toe. And that little toe. And that heel. Like a tripod. Come on, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Let's shuffle again. Ready? Go. Shuffle. Yeah. Shuffle, shuffle, and shuffle some more. Now after this one, it's going to be those dumbbell overhead presses. You're going to do those for a solid minute. Alternating. So, do you know what weight you're going to use? Be looking around and decide. You've got 20 seconds. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Grab those 2 dumbbells. We're going to go straight into overhead alternating presses. Get ready and go. Palms face me. Start at your chin. Good. Alternating overhead. Now I want you to keep those elbows high. Bring that weight back to your chin each time. Palms face forward. If you come back and do these again, you can do maybe a neutral grip. That's where you're kind of palms facing your face, like that. But for right now, it's palm face forward. All kinds of ways you can change it up. Got it, you got it. Your time is 13 seconds to go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Almost there. This is going to be the ending of block 1. Come on. And hold. Good. All right, you guys doing well? I'm going to check the camera. Good. All right. That was block 1. Let's go on to block 2. I'm going to turn the camera off just a second and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, I'm back. This is going to be your second round, and what you're going to do for this is loops. Remember we talked about that in the beginning. If you have loops at home, grab it. This is my little raggedy one. This is my favorite, but I use it every time. Also, have those dumbbells or that bar ready because we're going to do some squats and other things. So, first thing I want you to do, put your loops right up above your knee. Just like that. Shimmy it on up there. Just like that. We're going to do 1 minute of looped lateral travels, side to side. All right, you guys ready? You got your loops on? Get ready, get set, go. You got 1 minute. And what I like to do, once again, is just 4 in one direction and 4 in the other. You got it. If your space is not that big, just do a 2 by 2, that works. Now, I am sitting low and stealthy, and I'm keeping both my feet facing the wall in front of me. That means my toes are pointed forward. Don't let them drift off. You've got 25 seconds. And I realize my head is cut off, but it's good. You don't need to see that right now. I just want you to look at the lower, what I'm doing down here. 15 seconds. Oh, your hips should be talking. Are they talking? You have to slow down like I'm having to do. 7, 6, 5. Now bicep curls are coming in 3, 2, and hold. Grab your dumbbells. We're going to do alternating bicep curls. In 3, 2, and 1. Go. All right, we're alternating. Now notice I'm supinating, so I'm turning my palm up each time. Good way to remember that is it's like you're serving soup off the palm of your hand. Supination curls. We're going for a minute, alternating. Now I want to turn sideways. Don't let those elbows drift back. Keep them right at your side. That's drift back, okay? Keep them right at your side. When we get tired, we kind of lose our form. We don't want to lose our form. Now guess what's going to come back at the end of this 1 minute? Those lateral loop walks. Heck yeah. You've got it, you've got it. You have got 3, 2, and hold. Now we're going to go right back into those lateral loop walks, okay? So put them back on if you took it off. My suggestion is to leave them on. Here we go, 1 minute. Back and forth. Good, come on, walking it out. This time it might feel a little better. You warmed your hips up. If this can feel better, this is a great glute workout right here. Inner outer thigh. That's those things those girls especially want to work. You've got 24 seconds. That's a weird number, I know. To Juliet. You know, it always helps if you put some good music on. Kind of inspires you to get through it, right? I got some big hair band going on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Next up is going to be your bar squats. Now, if you want to leave your band on for this, that's actually really good because it's going to make you keep your knees in check. If you can't squat with that on your knees, take it off. Now, I'm going to use a bar, but if you use a plate, hold it at your collarbone. If you use 2 dumbbells, hold them to your side. Your time, look at that balancing job, is going to start now. We're squatting. If you got the bands on, push out on your knees. Chest is up. Elbows are under the bar. You're doing great. We can do this for a minute. I know us girls, we can squat for a solid minute without a problem. And then some, right? If you're holding dumbbells at each side, just let them kind of hang there. If you're holding that plate to your chest, keep your elbows up and tucked underneath. But all of us are pushing out on those bands, setting our butt back. I'm going to go to the side and let you see what this looks like. Once again, I'm setting my booty back into that chair. Good. Keep going. I'm going to tell you your time. 3, 2, and hold. All right. You know what's next, right? Lateral looped walks. We got a solid minute to do this again. Ready, set, go. This is a great workout you could do actually on the gym floor. I use my loops a lot with my workouts. You could incorporate this into your gym day. Just make a note of all the things we're doing. Actually, I took a picture of my handwritten note, and you'll see that in the comments section there, or somewhere embedded. We're here for a minute again. We've got about 20 seconds, come on. Ooh, my lateral are slowing down, how about yours? And if you have to slow down and really think about keeping those toes pointed forward, what happens is we get tired and our foot drifts out like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Woo, I'm taking it off because we're not using it again. The last thing I want you to do is lateral dumbbell lifts. So, grab some nice lighter dumbbells. We're gonna laterally lift. Now, you know if you've seen my videos so far, we don't go straight out to the side. We go out to the side and a tad to the front. So from the side, it looks like this. See that? Okay. You can alternate these or do it at the same time, starting right now. Here we go. We're only going to come up as high as our shoulders. You got this. Now after this one, we've done 2 blocks of work. Third block is coming. Now if this gets too much, you start to alternate, because I don't want you to lose your form. Form is everything. And that means if you have to put a heavy weight down and pick up something lighter, you do it. Nothing trumps form. Nothing. I'm alternating so I can keep myself in check. I'm doing this after I just taught a class, so I'm kind of spent. But I figure I've got 1 minute of this I can do with you, right? I'm going to check your time, you guys. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Good. All right, that's the end of block 2. Now we're going to go on to block number 3. That's going to be jumping jacks, deadlifts, tricep extensions, and upright rows. I'm going to keep my bar handy and I'm going to keep my dumbbells handy. If you've got both as an option, you keep both of those handy also. Okay, the first thing is going to be jump jacks. I'm going to move the camera up so you can see me a little better. Here it is. There we go. All right, we are going to start with those jumping jacks. And like all the rest of it, we're going to go for a minute. Okay? Here I am. All right, you guys ready? Block of work 3 starts right now. Jumping jacks. Now, if this is too much, you could just go 1 foot at a time out like that and do a low key. But if you do, I want you to set low and stealthy, okay? Keep those knees soft. Even when you're doing the big jumping jacks, soft knees. I'm checking your time. You're 30 seconds deep. 30 to go. Breathe through it. You can do it. Just kind of pace yourself. Don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to do deadlifts. I'm going to prop the camera up just a smidge because I want you to see my lower body. This is kind of a cornucopia today. upper body. Grab your bar or your dumbbells. I don't care which one you use. If you use a bar or dumbbells, your hands are hip width apart. You should be able to reach out with your thumbs and scratch your thigh. All I want you to do is think about pushing your butt back, hinging at your waist, and dropping the bar to your knees and rising. Now, if your range of motion is past your knees without arching your back, that's okay. But if you arch your back, no. Now I'm going to do this from the side. Push your butt back and stand. Now notice my chest goes before my shoulders. Are you guys ready? I took a little time with you on that one, but I want your form to be right. Ready, set, go. These are easily done with dumbbells also. I'm pushing my butt back, so here's the key. Pretend like there's a wall behind you, and you're going to bend your butt back there and try to tap it. And you remember the old pull the nail out of the wall. Once you're there, squeeze your booty and stand. I know, that's a visual you're never going to forget. But it works. My chest is going before my shoulders. I'm looking out in front of me a couple of feet. Oh yeah. You guys keep going, checking your time. You've got 15 seconds. You can do this. We could do this all day, right, Andrea, if you're watching? You do this all day. So you say. You got it. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now what are we back to? Jumping jacks. I'm going to set 1 minute on the clock. Ready, set, go. 1 minute. And I realize you can't see my head. It's okay. It's all good. You guys keep jumping jack. Keep jumping jack. You've got 30 more seconds. How are you doing at home? Are you doing good? I hope so. I'm gonna let you see my head. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 20 seconds, jumping jacks. Looks good. So here's what's coming. Tricep extensions. So be thinking about what size weights you want to use for that. Overhead extensions. You've got 3, 2, and hold. Good. All right. So I'm going to use a 10-pound dumbbell, but you can use whatever size you want. We're going to go here, tricep extension. Look at this. Hey, I'm bringing the dumbbell down to behind my neck. And I want you to hug your head with your elbows. Time starts in 3, 2, go. You've got 1 minute right here. After this, you're going to jump and jack another minute for me. You're going to do upright rows. So think about what you're going to use for your upright rows. I'm going to use that bar. If you've got a bar at home, you can use that. If not, dumbbells work just fine. Even one single large plate. Or if you have resistance bands, you could use those too. We can make it work when we're at home. Good. Hug your head with those elbows. Looking straight ahead. Head is neutral. I'm going to check your time. You guys have got 15 seconds. Almost there. And then we're going to go straight into those jumping jacks. Straight into jacks. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, jumping jacks. Put that weight down and let's go. Remember I told you your option? You can do the high impact like I'm doing, or you can bring it low with one foot, tap out to the side. Your choice. Land nice and stealthy with those knees, soft knees. After this, you're doing upright rows, and you're finished with this block of work. Stay with me. Don't give up. You've got about 25 seconds. Make sure there's nothing around you can trip over. You've got 15. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Last thing, upright rows. What do you want to use, dumbbells, or a bar, or resistance band? All right. Get that, grab it. We're gonna go straight into it, because this is an Emom. Ready, set, go. You're gonna hold it at your hips, okay? Your hands, remember that rule, you should be able to reach out with your thumb and scratch your thigh. That's where your hand placement should be. Let your elbows lead. It's like you're hanging them out on the clothesline. Now, if you have dumbbells at home, you can alternate. It's gonna save you a whole lot of work. Stay with it. Stay with it. We're only coming to chest height. No higher than that. Keep going, I'm gonna tell you your time. Wow, that went quick, 15 seconds. 15 and you're done. Breathe, breathe through it. Get your shoulders out of your earlobes, I see you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Good. All right, go get a drink. Come back for your final block. All right, this is your last module, your last round, number 4, and this one's going to be nothing but abs, okay? So all you need is just a little of you and maybe a mat when you go to the floor. If you're at home, in the privacy of your own home, you've got a nice carpeted floor, you can just use that. So let's turn our inspiration music back on. All right, remember these were all 1 minute. The first thing you're going to do is elbow to knee, okay? I'm going to do 30-30 on each side. Get ready, get set, and go. 30 seconds, elbow to knee. Now I'm standing tall. I've put all my weight in this opposite leg over here, and I'm just bringing that knee up to meet that elbow. I'm watching your time. When 30 seconds comes, we're going to switch sides. Now if you want to challenge with these, you hold the 5-pound dumbbell in your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, go right to the other side. 30 seconds here. Really get a nice crunch right there in those obliques. Crunch in those obliques. That seems to be the neglected area we don't work when we work our abs. Sometimes we forget to work this side abs. Come on. Good. Looks good. You've got 3, 2, and hold. All right, the next thing you're going to go into is a plank hold. Now, I'm going to stand up here and time you with this one. I want you to go to the floor. We've practiced this numerous times. Your elbows are on the floor. Your forearms are rested on the floor. And I want you to keep your back flat. Your feet are spread at least hip width apart to give yourself a nice base. I want you to keep your hips up. Don't let them dip down too far. Don't let them pike up too far. Get in plank position. Your timer starts right now. You've got 1 minute. And I'm standing and doing this with you because if I went to the floor, you would not even be able to see me. We've practiced this, we know this. All right, keep going. I want you to think some happy thoughts here, and I'm going to talk you through some things. While you're in plank position, make sure your elbows are right below your shoulders, okay? I want you to brace your core, brace your back, squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, okay? That's a nice foundation for holding that plank. Now if you have to kind of shift your weight around to get comfortable, do it. You've got 15 seconds. I want you to look out in front of you, just a couple of feet. Try to keep that hip nice and neutral. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. All right, the next thing you're gonna do for me is penguins. I want you to pick up 2 dumbbells. You can also just do this with your body weight. We are gonna go side to side. I'm gonna jack the back of this camera up just so you can see what I'm doing. I've decided I need a cameraman. Anybody want to come work for me and do that? Okay, so let's pretend like I'm holding my dumbbells, and you're just gonna slide that one arm down to your knee and back up and slide it down to the other side. Those are called penguins. Let's do that for 1 minute, starting right now. If you're doing it without weight, see if you can reach those fingertips down to the side of that knee. And as you get warm, can that hand slide a little further? Now we did talk about form trumps everything, so if that's uncomfortable to go past the knee, you don't go past the knee. And once again, we're working our obliques right here. Remember we talked about the neglected abs, those side abs. That's my terminology for it, AKA obliques. You want to work your upper ab, lower ab, side ab, even your lower back. That's part of your abs. Without a strong back, you can't have strong abs, and vice versa. It's like your chest and your back. Now I'm going to check your time. You're still going. You're still going. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. All right, now the last one. You're going to 2 more. You're going to do bicycles. We're going to go to the floor. Let's see if you can see me here. Yeah. You're gonna lay on your back. All right, hands are right behind your ears and your opposite knee and opposite elbow, and you're gonna ride that bicycle. Okay, I'm gonna start your timer. Get in position. Get ready, set. 1 minute happens now. Let's go for it. Now that I moved the camera, I'll go down here with you. I need some good ab work today. Keep going. I'm grabbing my mat. The floor here's not quite as clean as the one at home. All right, here we go. Ride that bicycle. Really extend that leg out there. And we want to rotate. Once again, we're working those obliques. Pretty much total ab here. I know you even feel that in your hip flexors. That starts to talk to you. You've got 15 seconds. All right, stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. The last thing you're gonna do are crunches. So, I'm gonna reset your clock for 1 minute. Your hands are right behind your ears, or kind of right here at your temple area, and you're just gonna crunch. You can even cross your arms in the front if you want to, or arms out to the side. It's not a sit-up, it's just a crunch. Get ready, set, and go. So if my hands were to my side, it looks like this. I'm going to keep my chin tucked. And each time, I'm going to see if I can go a little higher. Bring my upper back off the floor a little bit more. That's your challenge today. Do you need to support your head? If you do, put your hands right here. Keep your chin tucked. You've got this. You've got this. I'm checking your time. Hey, you've got about 25 seconds. This is the last thing you're going to do for me today. Now remember, all these 4 blocks of work, you can go back and do this whole thing one more time. Or you don't even have to watch this with me. You can take that sheet that I sent you that has these things handwritten and just go into a room, turn on your happy music and do it yourself. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. All right. That is all 4 blocks of your work. If you want to go back and do all these again, I say go for it. Now that you know the moves, you can actually just turn the video off and take your sheet and go do it on your own. But you guys are doing so well. It's getting close to Christmas now. And we're still staying on track, right? That's the key, at least. Stay on track as best you can. Even if you drop into maintenance as far as your workouts go and not up your game during this time, just stay in your maintenance workouts. It's better than quitting totally, okay? And we don't want to quit. We want to keep moving. All right, guys. Thanks for your patience, and I will see you soon. Bye.